Tiny invaders. What are viruses? Viruses are incredibly small, so small that they can't be seen with the naked eye. They are even smaller than bacteria, which are already microscopic. Viruses are basically tiny packages of genetic material, which can be either DNA or RNA. This genetic material is crucial because it contains the instructions for making more viruses. This genetic material is surrounded by a protein coat, which protects it and helps the virus attach to host cells. Think of it like a tiny container holding the virus's instructions, ready to be delivered to a host cell. Viruses are not alive in the same way that humans or animals are. They don't have cells and they can't carry out life processes on their own. They can't reproduce on their own and need a host cell to make more viruses. Once inside a host cell, the virus takes over the cell's machinery to replicate itself, producing many new viruses. Some viruses have an extra layer called an envelope, which they acquire from the host cell's membrane. This envelope helps the virus disguise itself and evade the host's immune system, making it easier to infect new cells. It acts like a camouflage, allowing the virus to blend in and spread more effectively. Viruses come in many different shapes and sizes, each adapted to their specific method of infection. Some look like spiky balls, while others resemble long, thin rods. These shapes help them attach to and enter host cells in different ways. A hostile takeover. How viruses infect cells. Viruses are microscopic agents that can only replicate inside the living cells of an organism. They are incredibly efficient at what they do, and their methods are both fascinating and terrifying. Viruses infect cells in a sneaky way. They are masters of disguise, often going unnoticed by the host's immune system until it's too late. They first attach themselves to a cell's surface. This initial contact is crucial for the infection process. They do this using their protein coat, which acts like a key. This protein coat is specifically designed to interact with the cell's surface. This key fits into specific receptors on the cell surface, like a lock and key. Each virus has a unique key that matches a specific lock on the cell. Once attached, the virus enters the cell. This is a critical step, as the virus must penetrate the cell membrane to reach the interior. It's like the virus is sneaking into a factory. The cell's interior is now at the mercy of the invading virus. Inside the cell, the virus releases its genetic material. This genetic material is the blueprint for making new viruses. The virus's genetic material hijacks the cell's machinery. The cell's normal functions are disrupted, and it starts to produce viral components instead. The cell is now forced to make copies of the virus. These new virus particles are assembled within the cell. These new viruses then burst out of the cell, ready to infect more cells. This often destroys the host cell in the process. The cycle repeats, leading to the spread of the infection. This relentless process can cause widespread damage in the host organism, leading to disease. Our defenders, the immune system, fights back. Our bodies have a powerful defense system called the immune system. This intricate network of cells, tissues, and organs works tirelessly to keep us safe from harmful invaders. It protects us from invaders like viruses, bacteria, and other pathogens that can cause diseases. When a virus enters our body, the immune system recognizes it as a threat. This recognition is crucial for initiating a defense response. Special cells called white blood cells attack and destroy the virus. These cells are like soldiers, always ready to defend us. The immune system also creates antibodies. These proteins are specifically designed to target and neutralize invaders. Antibodies are like wanted posters for specific viruses. They mark the invaders so that other immune cells can easily find and destroy them. They help the immune system remember the virus and fight it off faster next time. This memory is what gives us immunity to certain diseases. Sometimes our immune system needs a little help. This is where medical interventions come into play. Vaccines are a safe and effective way to train our immune system to fight specific viruses. They prepare our body to recognize and combat these invaders without causing the disease itself. Viruses, not always the bad guys. While viruses are often associated with diseases, they also play important roles in biology. Viruses are used in research to study cells and genes. They can act as vectors, carrying genetic material into cells. This helps scientists understand how genes work. Viruses are also used to develop new therapies. For example, some viruses are being engineered to attack cancer cells. Viruses are a natural part of the ecosystem. They infect bacteria, plants, and animals, playing a role in population control. Understanding viruses is important for everyone. Viruses are fascinating and complex entities that impact our lives in many ways. Understanding how viruses work is crucial for preventing and treating diseases. By learning about viruses, we can make informed decisions about our health. We can also appreciate the vital role viruses play in the natural world. As we continue to study viruses, we gain valuable insights into biology, medicine, and the interconnectedness of life on Earth.